A Plan for Peace. Even with so many casualties, the U.S., Britain, and the Allies were victorious. President Wilson traveled to Europe to meet with the leaders of Britain, France, and Italy to decide the fate of Germany, Austria, and the Ottoman Empire. President Wilson promoted a peace plan called the 14 Points. Wilson's points called for an end to the causes of the war through disarmament, freedom of the seas, an end to secret agreements between nations, and free trade. He also called for the right to self-determination. Self-determination means the right of the people who live in a country to have a say in the governing of that country. In practice, Wilson was calling for an end to monarchies and empires, and for them to be replaced with democracies. Indeed, after the war, Germany, Austria, and Ottoman Turkey all became democracies. Wilson also called for the creation of an international association of countries called the League of Nations. The League would be like a club in which all the countries of the world would join to talk out their differences. If two countries had an argument, they could work their differences out by discussion with the League instead of going to war. Many of Wilson's ideas were included in the 1918 Treaty of Versailles, the agreement which formally ended the war. However, for the U.S. to accept the treaty, it had to be passed by Congress. Wilson traveled all over the United States giving speeches and arguing passionately for Congress to approve the Treaty of Versailles. He truly believed the treaty could be the key to world peace. Congress, however, did not like the Treaty of Versailles. They feared that joining an international association such as the League of Nations would take away some of America's independence. Congress ultimately rejected the Treaty of Versailles. Wilson was so horrified that he had a stroke that left him paralyzed, and spent the remaining year of his presidency recovering. The Treaty of Versailles would be ratified without the United States. Wilson, who died in 1924, would live long enough to see 63 nations participating in the League of Nations, yet his homeland remained excluded. With the war over and American soldiers returning home, Americans were eager to once again look to their own prosperity. And indeed, the country was about to enter one of its most prosperous decades. We'll pick this up in our next chapter with the tale of the Roaring Twenties.